Some people have faith in God, some others do not have. But both of them live. They accomplish their tasks. The former attributing their success to God, the others attributing to themselves. Swamiji, please can you explain what is the difference between them?
I am very happy that you have raised this question. In fact, I wanted people to raise this question. And they should understand, especially devotees and the youngsters of the world particularly. You know, what is God or who is God? God is a word coined by the human mind. In fact, all the words we are articulating, they are our own productions. Look into the dictionary. In the dictionary, you will find all the words are man-made words. And God also is a word. Dog also is a word. Just like we are able to explain what is a dog, we must be able to explain God also. Otherwise, the word should not have been put there. Is it not very shameful to say a word and we say and we don't know the meaning? So I will explain to you the whole process. Listen to me very well. One person says, I believe in God. Another person says, I do not believe in God. I believe in God. I do not believe in God. God is the last word in the sentence. I believe in. Then he says God. The other man says, I do not believe in God. So the second man has used two words more. Now, God is a subject of belief for one, and it is not a subject of belief for the other. The idea of God arises in the mind of man. So, between the idea that arises and the mind that is the source that produces it, tell me which is more important and independent. Do you have to strain for an answer? God is an idea, the mind evolves. Similarly, no God is also an idea evolved by the same mind. So what is common in both is I and my belief. Both of them cannot negate the I factor. Only when I am there, I have belief in God. Only when I am there, I don't have the belief in God. So between these, what is the truth? The truth is I am. I am free to have a belief in God. I am equally free to have no belief in God also. Even if you believe in God, suppose you don't have other qualities. A person believes in God. Oh, my God will make me a house, get me a house. Will it ever come? So we have to understand that belief or no belief is a product of the human mind. So mind is the important point in everybody. With the belief in God, if you don't have the necessary qualities to strengthen, to design and strengthen your performance and achieve the outcome, there is no point in saying God. Suppose you have the strength and the skill to design and perform, you may or may not say God. Take a kettle of water, place it on your gas stove, light it. Do you have to say, water, please boil, please boil? Do you have to say, God, please be merciful so that the water will boil? Do you have to say that? The water will boil, provided heat is supplied. So when you have the necessary quality and you make the necessary endeavor, no other factor is required. Suppose you believe in God and you are lazy and you are not careful, then the adverse results will always happen. So here is a beautiful subhashidam, a proverbial statement, which is very, very good. I used to go to schools and colleges and sometimes explain this. So they were very happy. Udyamam sahasam dhairyam buddhi shakti parakramaha shadede yatra vartande tatra devaha sahaya kritu. It means where there is dedicated effort, the spirit of adventure, then intelligence to discriminate between matters, then the power of performance and valor. Where these qualities are there, automatically God will come to your help. God will never come to help a lazy man, an indifferent man, a foolish man, a procrastinating man. It is the qualities of the mind and the intelligence that accomplish good performance. Qualities of the mind and the intelligence that accomplish good performance. Body and senses cannot work by themselves. It is the mind that employs the body and the senses. The intelligence directs the mind with wisdom and discrimination. So when there is a close harmony between the knowing intelligence and the willful mind and the external body and senses, good and effective actions proceed and they bring about the desired outcome. Otherwise not. It does not matter whether you believe in God or not believe in God at all. What is required is a conscientious striving. I can quote some Sanskrit verses to explain the proposition. You know, India is a great country. We have the treasure called knowledge, proverbial statements. They are called Subhashitams. Beautifully thought out aphoristic statements. One statement is sufficient to transform your life. One is sufficient.